As I mentioned, my wife doesn't really have a traditional job, so I don't think she understands the responsibility I have to get to work as fast as possible after my phone rings. I feel like she truly values the cleanliness of her apartment over the human lives I'm saving, and I wish I saw it sooner. At this point, we have had multiple arguments about her hiding my shoes and making me late for work, but all she has to say is that she didn't want my filth all over her nice apartment. I had been working these on-call shifts for weeks at this point, and I could feel my patience burning up between my wife's constant nagging and the stress I was facing at work. Everything boiled over last week when I got a call in the middle of the night and I woke up to see that, of course, my effing shoes were not next to the bed where I needed them. I was being called in because there had been a local fire in the middle of the night and there were dozens of injuries and burn victims. Usually, I would just look around my wife's apartment for a few minutes until I found where she had hidden my shoes, but my anxiety exploded into anger and I decided to shake her awake that night instead. I can admit that I was frustrated and I may have been yelling at her, but my frustration had been building for months and I had been begging her to stop this. After I shook her awake, I yelled at her to tell me where my shoes were, and I told her that she was going to get one of my effing patients killed all because she was being anal freak about my shoes. She just instantly started crying and ran to her bathroom to lock herself in. She still hadn't told me where my goddamn shoes were and was refusing to answer me, so I had no choice but to leave and do a 12-hour shift in my crappy Walmart gym shoes. It was a miserable shift, but the only thing that hurt more was getting on social media after I clocked out and seeing that my wife had made a huge post on Facebook accusing me of abuse. She had.